Mom, angry sharp tone. If that girl doesn't have the courage, then why did you tell Taehyung that she didn't eat? The maid lowers her head, fear clearly visible. Maid shaking scared. Sir asked me. I couldn't lie to him. The aunt crosses her arms, glaring up the stairs. Hughes grip tightens on the railing. Her heart starts beating faster as she listens. Mother, angry eyes full of rage, grabbed the maid harshly by her hair. Maid crying in pain, struggling. Ma'am, please leave me. You shocked, her body trembling with fear, freezes for a second, then suddenly screams. You terrified loud. Stop, it's not her fault. Her heart races fast, panic takes over, and she starts running down stairs in a hurry. You shouting while running. She didn't do anything wrong. But suddenly her foot slips, everything stops for a moment. You loses balance, scared. She falls, hitting the stairs, her body rolling down a few steps. A painful sound, a joyous thud. Silence spreads. You lies on the stairs, her body injured, her head slightly titled, eyes closed. Her breathing becomes slow. She faints. Aunt cold, emotionless. She's unconscious. Mother and aunt doesn't even look worried. They simply turn and walk away as if nothing happened. The maid with tears streaming down her face runs to you. Maid crying badly, shaking her lightly. Ma'am, please walk up, ma'am. Other maids come quickly together. They carefully lift you and take her to her room. They place her gently on the bed. The maids sit beside her, holding her hand tightly, her eyes full of fear. After some time, you slowly open her eyes. Her vision is blurry, her head feels heavy, but suddenly a sharp, unbearable pain spreads through her arms and legs. You crying loudly in pain. Ah, it hurts so much. Tears roll down her cheeks continuously. Her body trembles with pain. Maid worried, leaning closer. What happened, ma'am? Are you okay? You panic, rising, crying harder. I can't move. She tries to move her hands, her legs, but fails. You, my hands, my legs, they are not moving. Her voice breaks. Fear takes over completely. Maid is scared by trying to calm her. No, ma'am, please don't say that. Maybe it's just a sprain. You fell badly. You broken, helpless, crying non-stop. No, no, something is wrong. Her breathing becomes uneven. Her heart fills with fear. You, weak, shattered voice. How will I go to my dad now? Tears fall endlessly. You, what will he think when he sees me like this? Her chest rises and falls unevenly. She can't stop crying. You sobbing uncontrollably. It hurts so much. Her voice is broken, full of fear. Ma'am, worried, maid worried, trying to help. Ma'am, I will massage it a little. Maybe the pain will reduce. She slowly reaches out, her hand shaking, but the moment her finger touch your arm, you scream loudly in unbearable pain. Don't touch me. Her scream echoed in the room. The maid instantly pulls back, scared. You starts crying even harder, her whole body shaking, maid panicking, almost in tears. What should I do? No one in this mansion will help you. Her voice cracks, helplessness clear in her eyes. Mate, I don't even have cell number. You keeps crying for a long time. Her tears slowly turns into silent sobs, exhausted from pain and fear. She eventually falls asleep. After some time, the door suddenly opens. Taehyung enters the room. He freezes. His eyes land on you. She's crying even in her sleep. Her face is pale. Her body is weak. The maid sits beside her, trying to calm her. Taehyung is shocked, voice sharp. What happened? Maid nervous. Quickly stands up. Ma'am, she fell from the stairs. Taehyung's expression hardens instantly. He walks quickly towards you. He kneels beside her. Gently lift her arm, but the moment he sees it's badly swollen. You walking, slightly crying weakly. My arm, my leg, they are broken. Her voice trembles with fear. I have become disabled. Taehyung jaw clenched, trying to stay calm, but anger rising inside him. How did she fall? Mad, scared, lowering her gaze. She slipped on the stairs in the morning. Her voice shakes, afraid to say the truth. Taehyung's eyes narrow, sensing something is wrong, but he doesn't waste time. Taehyung called commanding tone and tell my right-hand man to bring the car now. Maid nods quickly. Okay, sir. Without wasting a second, Taehyung steps forward and gently lifts you in his arms. She winces slightly in pain, but he holds her carefully as if she's something fragile. Taehyung walks out of the mansion, his jaw tight, eyes dark with anger. Inside, he furious. So many cars, so many people, yet no one took her to the hospital. He clenches his jaw, controlling his anger. He places you inside the car and sits with her, pulling her close to his chest, holding her protectively. Taehyung soft but tense. You will be fine. His hand gently rests on her head, trying to calm her. Hospital, bright lights, quiet beeping sound, the smell of medicine fills the air. You lie on the hospital bed, looking pale and scared. You weak voice, eyes filled with fear. Will I be okay? Doctor, calm, reassuring tone. You are fine. There's just a fracture in your arm. It will be healed soon. Your eyes widen slightly, still not fully convinced. Your voice shaking, almost whispering, am I paralyzed? Her fear is visible. She trembling. Taehyung looks at the doctor and gives a slightly signal. The doctor understands and quietly leaves the room. Taehyung pulls a chair and sits right in front of you. His expression softens. Taehyung gentle calm. You are completely fine. He leans a little closer, his voice firm yet safe. Taehyung, let's go home. He stands up and moves forward to pick her up again, but you turns her face away, avoiding him. You cold but weak. I can walk by myself. Before this one, when her arm and legs were being hurt, she had no choice. She stays in his lap quietly, but now she starts ignoring him again. You confused, slightly embarrassed, my shoes. Realization hits her. Her cheek turns red. She quietly sits back on the bed, avoiding eye contact. Taehyung calm, a faint teasing tone. They are not here. I carried you here. You phrases her embarrassment deepens. She stays quiet, unable to respond. You low voice shy. Oh. Taehyung stepped closer without saying anything more. He gently lifted her in his arms again. You surprised softly, Taehyung, ignoring her hesitation. He walks out of the hospital, holding her securely. Taehyung, fine but caring. Your hands and leg are not fully healed yet. You will be on bed rest for a few days. You doesn't reply. She stays silent, lost in her thoughts. Noticing her silence, Taehyung slightly adjusts his hold and gently pull her closer, resting her face against his chest. You stiffens at first, then slowly relaxes, hearing his steady heartbeat. Bedroom. You is now sitting on the bed. The door opens softly. The maid walks in carrying dinner. Maid concern. How are you feeling, ma'am? You weak voice slightly shivering. I feel cold. At the same moment, Taeyong walks out of the dressing room, now changed into comfortable clothes. Taeyong calm, authoritative. You can go now. Maid hesitant, but ma'am is feeling cold. I will take out a comforter from the wardrobe. You suddenly a bit rudely hiding her emotions. My arm hurts, that why I am feeling cold. The room goes quiet for a second. Taeyong looks at her. A small smile forms on his lips, but he quickly hides it, turning his face away. Taeyong calm but firm to the maid. Okay, after giving her the comforter, bring juice for you. She has to take her medicine. You weak but stubborn, bring coffee for me. Taeyong slowly turned his gaze towards her. He simply nods slightly to the maid. Maid softly, yes sir. She gently placed the comforter over you and leaves the room quietly. You closes her eyes, trying to sleep despite the pain. But suddenly the comforter is pulls back. You slightly started confused. Taeyong serious, almost commanding. First eat your food and take medicine, then sleep. You leans a little closer, his tone is strict but not loud. Taeyong, otherwise you will be in pain all night. You lower her gaze towards her hands. Her arms is wrapped in bandage, both hands edging badly. She tries to move her fingers slightly. A sharp pain hits. You soft caps, eyes filling with tears. It hurts. Taeyong noticed everything silently. Without saying more, he picked up the spoon, soups some rice and take it near her lips. You turn her face away, uncomfortable and hesitant. No, Taeyong calm but firm. You can't eat on your own. right now, a small purse. His voice softened a little. Taehyung, so I will have to feed you. You slowly looks at him, her eyes tight, emotional, but she doesn't argue anymore. She quietly opens her mouth. Taehyung gently feeds her, spoon by spoon, patiently. After finishing the food, he gave her medicine and some juice. Taehyung, low voice, now sleep. You lies down, has exhausted, her body heavy with pain, her heart filled with confusion. Within movement, she fall asleep. Midnight, the room is dark, silence everywhere. You suddenly walks up. Her face tightens in discomfort. You whispering, struggling, I need to go. She slowly tries to sit up, her body resisting every movement. With great difficulty, she pushes herself up from the bed. You breathing unevenly, almost crying, it hurts. She tries to walk towards the washroom. Taehyung slowly opened his eyes as he noticed nightly movement. His gaze shifts, landing on you. He stays still, watching her silently. You is struggling, trying her hardest to get up. Her hands tremble, her legs shaking badly. You whispering to herself in pain, I can't do it. She takes a few weak steps forward and suddenly thud. She falls on the floor again. You crying instantly, voice breaking. Tears start falling non-stop. The pain is unbearable. Taehyung's expression hardens. He immediately gets up and walks towards her. Without saying anything, he bends down and gently lifts her into his arms. Taehyung's low voice slightly scolding but filled with concern. You should have woken me up. He looks at her, drearily, face, his tone softening. Taehyung, it hurts yourself just because you hate me. Don't put my little one in pain. He carries her carefully into the washroom and slowly helps her stand. Taehyung, calm, controlled. When you are done, call me. I will be outside. He turns and walks out, giving her space. Taehyung sits on the bed, waiting silently. Time passes. After a while, you slowly come out of the washroom. She holds into the wall for support. She stops, leaning against the wall, and then she breaks. You crying uncontrollably, covering her mouth. Why is this happened to me? Her sobs get louder, her whole body shaking, but she doesn't call him. Taehyung notices the silence is stretching too long. He stands up and walks towards the washroom and stops. His eyes fall on you, standing there, broken, crying silently, without a word. He walks to her and gently lifts her again in his arms. He brings her back to the bed and slowly lies her down. Then he pulls her closer, making her rest against his chest. Taehyung, soft, almost a whisper, stop crying. But you doesn't stop. She cries harder, her tears soaking his shirt. You broken, gasping between sobs. I can't do this. Her fingers clutch his shirt tightly like she's drowning and he's the only thing keeping her all afloat. Taehyung stays silent, holding her family. His hand gently moved to her head, slowly caressing her hair. Taehyung soft concerned, "You, why are you crying? Tell me what's wrong." You keeps crying, avoiding his gaze. Her lips trembling, she doesn't answer. Taehyung, a little more serious yet gentle, "Look at me. I am asking you something." Still no response, only tears. Time passes, he keeps asking her again and again, his voice slowly turning restless, desperate to know. Taehyung, fine but getting you, stop hiding it from me. Tell me what's bothered you. After a long silence, you finally breaks. You crying weak voice, I feel like vomiting too. She clenches his shirt tightly, scared. You, what if I vomit? How will I handle myself like this? Please remove these bandages. Her voice shakes with helplessness, a fear clearly visible in her eyes. Taehyung immediately softly reassuring her, "Hey, it's okay, calm down." He gently wipes her tears with his thumb. "Taehyung, if you feel like vomiting, I will take care of everything. You don't have to worry about anything." His voice is steady, protective, making her feel safe. "Taehyung, just stop crying now, okay?" He carefully adjusts her position and slowly makes her lie down. Taehyung, soft, almost whispering, "Sleep, I am here." After a while, you still holding onto him, fall asleep on his chest, her breathing finally calming down. Taehyung doesn't move. He just keep looking at her, soft, fragile, completely depend on him. His eyes soften and suddenly his mind drifts back to a memory from 3 years ago. 3 years ago, the past. A luxurious cars moves smoothly on the roads. Taehyung is sitting inside, heading towards the mansion. Suddenly, he noticed someone familiar walking weakly on the roadside. Taehyung, slightly frowning, stopped the car. Uh, the car halts immediately. He steps out and walks towards the man. It's Yu's father. He looks extremely weak, pale, barely able to stand. His hand is wrapped in a rough bandage. Taehyung, serious, observing him closely. "What happened?" Father, respectful but tight. "Boss, I am not feeling well, so I was heading home." Taehyung feels instant anger towards his father because of how cruelly he treats the guards and servants. Your father is one of the most loyal and obedient workers. Yet, even after being badly injured, he is still trying to walk home this on his own. Taehyung noticed him struggling to walk slightly, limping. His expression hardens. Taehyung, fine but calm, "Sit in the car. I will drop you home." Yu's father respectfully shaking his hand. "No sir, it's okay. I can manage." Taehyung, a little strict now. I said sit. His tone leaves no room of argument. Yu's father hesitates, then nods softly. "Okay, sir." He slowly gets into the car. After some time, the car stops in front of a small house. Taehyung to the cart, "Go and bring the medicine." Cart, "Okay, boss." Yu's father looks at Taehyung, a bit nervous but grateful. Yu's father, sir, you have come this far. Please come inside for a while. Taehyung, after a short bus, fine. They enters the house. The movement. Taehyung's step inside. He freezes. His eyes landed on someone on the couch. Yu is lying peacefully. Her long hair is spread softly. Her cheeks and lips naturally pink. A book rests gently in her hand. She must have fallen asleep while reading. She looks unbelievably beautiful, like a delicate doll or an angel lost in a quiet dream. Taehyung's eyes widen slightly, completely taken aback. For a moment, everything around him fades. Only she remains in his side. Yu's father notices his gaze and suddenly feels nervous and embarrassed. Father quickly, a big panic, said, "She's my daughter." He feels awkward, worried about what Taehyung might think, but Taehyung doesn't respond immediately. His eyes are still fixed on you, as if he has never seen someone like this before.